Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next. It's Jason Jordan against an imposing adversary.
Stakes don't get much higher than this. A title on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
This kid's the real deal. Hey, Byron, here's a little trivia question for you. Who's the only person with the NXT, SmackDown, and Raw Tag Team titles?
Oh, I know. Jason Jordan.
For the first time in your life, Saxton, you're right. He read it off my notes. Fair point. Jason Jordan joined Raw in 2017 as General Manager Kurt Angle's son. What a wonderful moment that was.
You broke the news.
I know.
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
Introducing the challenger.
His clothesline finds the mark. What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
I mean, it was a no-brainer. Do you want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history? I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have his title as a keepsake.
Nonetheless, that decision won't matter at all if Buzz slips up tonight and Jason Jordan walks away with the championship. His strikes have a little extra on them tonight. An impressive backbreaker there. Challenger's starting to falter. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Displaying classic offense here.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight. Jason Jordan is on the attack.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great. Of course, though, it wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man.
Into the quick cover. Buzz with the easy kick out.
That's all right, Cole.
Oh, look at the elbow after. Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight.
I heard the same thing, Saxton.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
Will Jason Jordan be able to continue? Looks like Jason Jordan has a few things on his mind. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up.
We got to cover. And the champ kicks out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Executed perfectly. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good...
He goes for the cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
How'd he do that?
Clearly on a mission here.
That's going to hurt. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity. Oh, I think this man means business.
This one's over, guys.
The champion into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
The champion retains.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Wow, I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now?
Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed on the ground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
We have a great match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here. Face the facts, man. This guy may never, ever win another match.
As Buzz is set to take on Curt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next. When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Curt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
Targeted the arm now. Well done.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Jeez.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. Oh, yeah, here's Curt Hawkins. And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Oh, and he hits the axe handle.
kicked off his feet. Now that's a takedown. Nice move.
Looks like he's starting to falter. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in.
Dodges that one. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
And the odds just swung in.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find
Death Valley bomb. This one is over. Just go.
Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Dodge that one. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Buzz into the cover. Buzz with the W. Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Epic.
Do you
Not
hear that
again.
It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path. To exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise. Your extermination.
I'm not going to stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
What is happening?
I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like?
I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up...
Oh! It's Bray Wyatt!
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Backstage is probably one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. There are so many items that can be used as weapons back there.
Here we go.
Action is on the move now.
The action is officially on the move.
Never know where the action is going to take us.
Takes him down hard. He's starting to feel it here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
He may not be looking good now, Cole, but there are so many weapons back there that he can very easily turn this thing around in an instant.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power.
In the face!
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
You don't think.
I can't watch.
Not like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Is he really going to do this?
This is bad. Oh, no. No, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on now.
Please don't do this.
Oh, my God.
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules. I can't believe this.
There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.
I know you were cleared by the doctor, but I need to personally make sure you're both physically and mentally fit to compete tonight after what Bray Wyatt did to you last week.
Hey.
Hey, you probably don't want to talk about it right now, but I'm sorry about what Bray did to your van. I know it meant a lot to you.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Wait. Were you gonna hug me because that's your thing, or because you're worried about what might happen tonight?
More the second one.
I'll be fine. The only person anyone should be worried about is Bray Wyatt.
Where is Bray taking him? Somebody needs to stop this.
How are you feeling today?
Not great. I'm sore, I have a nasty headache. I only remember bits and pieces of what happened.
Probably a side effect of whatever Bray Wyatt used to knock you unconscious.
Could also explain some of the things I saw out there.
A full recovery is what's most important right now. But unfortunately, we don't know yet how long that might take. So I have some bad news. Triple H is making me strip you of the Intercontinental Championship due to the injuries you've suffered.
I'll make it back in time to defend the title. I know I can.
I believe you can too, but Triple H doesn't want to wait around and see. He said his decision was final. I'm sorry. I'll try my best to give you a chance to regain the Intercontinental title when you return. Now try to get some rest, okay?
It's been weeks since we last saw Buzz after his kidnapping and battle with Bray Wyatt at
Welcome
Wyatt's
back to
compound.
Raw. I know you don't like to ease into things, so you'll be in action tonight in a tag match versus The Bar.
Yeah, I got your text about it earlier. Who's my partner?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
The scuttlebutt around town is that you're looking for a co-producer tonight. Well, have I got 2 words for you. Buzz Dust! Or we could be Gold Buzz. And as a partner, I aim to please, so it's your call. Oh, God, how about Buzz Gold? No, that's terrible, geez. Darn it, Goldust. You always come on too strong.
Hey, I heard from my dad that you're looking for a tag team partner tonight to take on The Bar. As someone who's defeated them before, I assume you're going to be...
Something's different about you, and I can't put my finger on it. No, I just figured it out. It's that you no longer have a title around your waist. In fact, it wasn't that long ago that you had 2 titles, and now they're both gone. Things change pretty fast around here, don't they? There's no way in hell I'd be your tag partner tonight.
Hey.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place. We have a team led by a real fan favorite. I cannot wait. it's one of the hottest superstars in WWE, Buzz. Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
For starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count. And the strike connects. Got to be hard to rebound from that one.
He hits the clothesline. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. He's starting to stagger a bit.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match.
Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
For starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
Oh, can you believe that?
Picture-perfect drop kick.
His chest may be black and blue after this.
Look, Cesaro is on the attack now.
Wow, a gut buster.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's in a little bit of trouble now. He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one. If he doesn't somehow start to turn this thing around, you can bet he'll take a hit in next week's WWE.com power ranking.
Nito! Man, that hurts!
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool. When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment,
uppercut. Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
For starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. One move after the other. It's devastating. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Cesaro with a rough blow there.
Oh, that'll hurt.
is a level of destruction no one was expecting. He's on the defensive here. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Schoolboy out of nowhere. And he kicks out. Hey, I guess you never know.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Lariat!
Nice move. He's on the defensive now. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
A tale of two different superstars in this match right now. One looks like he can take on the world, while the other looks completely battered. This is some great offense by Sheamus.
Back suplex. Boom! Knee drop right on target. Yanked him right off the apron.
Oh, no.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Sheamus is setting a very good pace now.
We see Jason Jordan on his heels a bit here.
Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants. We talk about the things that make Sheamus such a feared competitor. One thing that drives the Dublin, Ireland native is his short fuse. Sheamus is always looking to pummel someone.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Man, Jason Jordan, what offense.
I'd like to expand on what Byron said about Sheamus' short fuse. It does not take a lot for the powerhouse to annihilate for the reckoning because they're going to feel it, especially biased announcers, Saxton.
Huh? Teamwork at its best.
I know what Cesaro's trying to do, but I'm not sure I agree with his tactics here.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots. But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
Heartbreaker! Oh, man!
He lands a piercing chop. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Believe me, getting thrown like that will change his attitude in a hurry.
Oh, man. He hits him with a nasty chop. Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Ugh. Cesaro definitely tiring out there. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
The abuse his body has gone through in this match is a little disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't made the tag yet. It's almost like he enjoys the pain.
Man, I knew this was going to be a closely fought battle, but I didn't realize it was going to be this close. This is unreal.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. So damaging, one move after the other. It's devastating. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
This could be it, guys. The night could be over for Cesaro.
Seems he's got him covered. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
So resourceful.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find
what we've seen and heard tonight. There must be serious injuries.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it's...
And here's a cover. His shoulders are down. Oh, how resilient was that?
The Swiss Superman powers out of a pinfall.
No telling where or when this will end.
And no luck against Cesaro there. Oh, I think this man means business.
Make a wish.
That's going to hurt. Talk about having the living hell beat out of you. He needs to find a way to create some space.
Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf!
Check out the torque on the back.
He may very well.
Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
But for starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
It's just a matter of time now. And then an elbow right to the shoulder. No question about that one.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
And a scoop slam. Flattens him with a clothesline. Oh, breaker.
Right to the lower back.
Cesaro not looking so great right now. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
Forearm caught him.
This kind of offense he's known for. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification. When you see that coming at you, it's going to be bad news.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Jason Jordan is on the attack.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault. As a college student back in Ireland, Sheamus was a standout member of his school's rugby team. Think of how devastating it must have been to be a player on the opposing team to get drilled by Sheamus running at full speed and you're not wearing any pads. The only people who can relate to that are WWE superstars. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
When you have all the physical gifts that Sheamus possesses, along with that type of killer instinct, you have your pick of whatever sport you want to pursue. I'm sure his opponents in WWE wish the Celtic Warrior would have stayed in Ireland playing rugby.
It's no surprise that Sheamus was one of the top rugby players on his team during his college days. Just by sheer size alone, I don't see how anyone could defend the Celtic Warrior. Once Sheamus gets going, I just see him steamrolling over everyone on the field.
Sheamus finding a path of destruction currently.
Dropped by a clothesline. There's no way that a WWE superstar can let Cesaro get on a roll and expect to win the match. Byron, I'm going to steal one of your lines. Watch out when that uppercut train gets on the tracks.
Yeah, trying to keep Cesaro from building momentum is crucial if you want to have any sort of chance at victory. There's nothing like the physical dominance from the Swiss Superman. Clearly on a mission here. So damaging. Incredible impact on that slam.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
There's no way that a WWE superstar can let Cesaro get on a roll and expect to win the match. Byron, I'm going to steal one of your lines. Watch out when that uppercut train gets on the tracks.
Yeah, trying to keep Cesaro from building momentum is crucial if you want to have any sort of chance at victory. There's nothing like the physical dominance from the Swiss Superman.
And he delivers a knee. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Wow. And then an elbow right to the shoulder.
Oh, headlock takeover.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Nicely executed. A punishing strike.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
When this guy's on, look out.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Well, he's tapped into a power source.
And it's scored by Sheamus. Good grief. I'm not sure how much he has left.
This is Sheamus's match now.
You have to possess a different type of focus. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. This one is over.
That's a huge opening for Sheamus.
We've got it covered. And there's a chop.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Sheamus shows us some clever offense here. Look out. This is some great offense by Sheamus. What an offensive show by Cesaro. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Taking it to the back now.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find
Death Valley Bomb.
That might have done it, Cole.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
That should do it right there. 2. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
And the match continues.
Jason Jordan in with the tag.
Reverses that one. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He hits a huge elbow drop.
A well-placed strike. What's the next move for Jason Jordan to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing?
If they want an uppercut.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Cesaro may have just ended this one, fellas.
Corey,
I think you're right.
oh, I think this man means business. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Wow, elbow!
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess.
Cesaro is looking for the sharpshooter, and he's sitting out. Cesaro gonna get him to tap out, maybe. Turn out the lights, guys. Cesaro's your winner. Jason Jordan is in a real bad spot.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Sheamus gets tagged in. Sheamus shows us some clever offense here.
And guys, we're seeing Sheamus in a tough situation.
Yeah, things look bad for the Celtic Warrior right now.
Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
I can't say I expected to see this tonight. It's not every day you see a guy as talented as him take such a beating. This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
Elbow drop.
Oh, headlock takeover.
Cesaro.
Tagged in.
Oh, I think this man means business. That's it. It's over. It's over.
And this is over.
Oh, man.
Turn out the lights, guys. Cesaro's your winner.
Cesaro is in position.
If every tag team in the back isn't watching this match right now, they're doing themselves a major
Manhandling his opponent.
But can he follow up here?
And setting him up. He hits the big knee. Setting him up for the... I'll be shocked if that's not it. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Hits him with the uppercut.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Cesaro is in position.
Neutralizer. Just when you thought he had nothing left. 1, 2.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
No telling where or when this will end. Sheamus might want to rethink this showboating. Could come back to haunt.
Here we go for the win. 2.
Oh, how
resilient was that?
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Blocked right off the apron.
Jason Jordan is feeling really good about himself.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
Perfectly executed.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
What does Buzz have in store?
Warm up the buses. This one's over. This one's over, guys.
He thinks he has it. 2, 3.
What a tag team display.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in a tag team battle.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again.
Despite the challenges Buzz faced tonight, he still managed to come out on top. What a return to Monday Night Raw.
Not again.
Apparently, Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
And he's not alone.
Oh, and look at the punches. Teeing off.
Sent to the outside. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
Buzz is outnumbered now.
What are they going to do?
What an elbow.
Ouch. Bray Wyatt making his presence felt. What a shocking turn of events.
It's Finn Balor. Luckily for Buzz, he appears to have made an ally in Finn Balor.
I want to know who the heck that guy in the sheep mask was. Byron, go ask Bray.
No thanks.
I welcomed you back last week because I missed you, Buzz. I really did. We became so close before your unfortunate injuries took you away from me. So I waited eagerly for you to return while you convalesced. But it was during that time that I met a man. Someone who was once a host of your parasitic behavior. You traveled up and down the road together. But when it came time to emerge from the underground, you left his carcass for the vultures. He was no use to you anymore, but he is of great use to me. You see, in our last encounter, you destroyed something important to me, and now I will destroy someone important to you. But this is of your doing, Buzz. You left him for the vultures, remember? I'm simply doing what comes naturally. Swooping down and consuming the flesh that you left exposed.
We still have no idea who this guy is. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt has recruited Cole Quinn?
Or whatever's left of him. Somehow, this just got even more personal. Again, Bray Wyatt and Cole Quinn gang up on Buzz. It's Finn Balor. The Demon King was not going to sit back and let this happen to Buzz.
Bray has some kind of powerful mental hold on Cole.
What does Kurt Angle have to do with any of this?
It's obvious that the issues between you two are far from over. So at Survivor Series, you're going to face each other in a rematch. But this time, I'm going to make sure that the match makes it to the ring and stays there. And there will also be no way for anyone to interfere, because your match will be taking place in a steel cage.
Buzz is going to get a shot to even the score with Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match at Survivor Series. We have 15 feet of steel. The stakes are enormous, and it's all happening next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Bray Wyatt.
The WWE has been celebrating the steel cage for a long time, and this match has the ingredients to be a great one.
The superstar known as
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Bray's making the hair on my back stand up. That's disgusting. The atmosphere out here is chilly. It's creepy. It's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray.
Great offense by Bray Wyatt.
A foreboding.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
He's got him now. So painful.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
A sickening thud as he lands hard.
Ooh, what an uppercut. What an uppercut.
Sorry.
Taken down with a Russian leg sweep.
Shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high red district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. It saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris.
What does Buzz have in store?
And he hits a vicious neck breaker.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats. Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Picture perfect drop kick. Great move. Well executed arm drag. Some good contact by Bray Wyatt. Get the ice pack ready.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
As Corey continues to emphasize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument.
That'll pretty much do it.
Wait a second. That's Cole Quinn. So much for the cage preventing anyone from interfering. And it's 2-on-1 yet again.
Here comes Finn Balor.
This is exactly what Kurt Angle didn't want to happen. Too late now. Sister Abigail on Buzz.
This time, Finn Balor can't help him.
It's over. Bray Wyatt has managed to defeat Buzz in a steel cage match where all hell broke loose.
You have to think that's it. It's all...
Welcome back to Raw, where Buzz is still feeling the effects from his brutal match last night with Bray Wyatt.
You're too late. I used up all the trainer's ice.
I don't blame you. That was quite a battle out there last night.
Well, thanks again for trying to even up the odds.
No need for thanks. After what they did to me last night, it's become a little bit personal for me too.
I just can't believe that I gave it everything I had and Bray still managed to come out on top.
Was it really everything?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying, to beat someone like Bray Wyatt, you need to get past what you think are your limits and embrace your inner demon. At least, that's what worked for me.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to beat Bray and get Cole back. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find my inner demon.
Yeah. If it is demons that you seek, you should consider venturing to the multiverse with me again.
Wait, did he say again?
Yeah, I've never been to the multiverse with you before.
You have been before, in a different vessel, which is why it was deleted from your memory.
I don't know about this.
You said you were willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm not sure about this either, Buzz.
I thought a steel cage match was the best possible solution to settle the issues between you and Bray Wyatt. But obviously I was wrong. So I've decided that at the Royal Rumble, you and Finn Balor would take on Bray Wyatt and Cole Quinn in an Extreme Rules match.
Do not express worry. I have made many successful jaunts to the multiverse. Or when exactly is it? The 7 deities have deemed that the multiverse cannot be found on a map or in a calendar. Instead, it's all around us, all the time. Don't you remember from your last journey? Oh, yes. On your previous visit, I believe your spirit was held in the vessel of an ostrich. Such a fantastic pheasant.
Since he's become WOKEN, he's clearly accessed some hidden away dark places, which is exactly what you need to do if we're going to defeat Bray and rescue your friend. That's good. You can harness your fear to fuel your inner demon.
Welcome to the multiverse. It's delightful, isn't it?
This is amazing.
There is even more to see if you open your mind and look towards the cosmos. You will encounter the various vessels that we have existed in. Ah, yes. I was once a great Egyptian pharaoh in Giza. Unfortunately, that vessel met its demise from the bite of that wicked asp. Do you remember, Brother Buzz? You roamed about Antarctica centuries ago.
Was I some kind of explorer?
No, you were a polar bear.
Oh, let me guess. I was a shark too.
No, your vessel was eaten by a shark off the coast of Australia in the 1940s. How gruesome.
What's that?
I think it's the blade of Baron.
Good match, Van Gogh.
It seems as if we've slipped into the current dimension.
I'm truly happy for you.
I don't want to be here.
Big things are happening for us.
He is a soul most tortured who has lived many conflicted existences.
Wakey, wakey.
I said I don't want to be here. Make it stop.
You must face your fears to find your inner demon, Brother Buzz.
Setbacks due to hallucinations. I warned you not to get on Triple H's bad time.
You're like a son to me. You're like a son to me. You're like a son to me.
Stop! That's it. You did it. You're now ready to create your alter ego that will walk beside the Demon King. Yes. You are now ready to delete the consumer of terrestrial entities. Yes.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. Bzzz. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
Finn?
Where have you been?
I was in the multiverse with Matt Hardy finding my inner demon, just like you suggested.
You've been gone for weeks.
Weeks?
Welcome back, Brother Buzz. I neglected to mention that the multiverse creates rifts in the Earth's time spectrum. What felt like 30 mortal minutes was indeed many weeks.
Oh, God.
But it was well worth it in your effort to make the vile Bray Wyatt obsolete.
Weeks. You're probably a little out of sorts right now, but our big tag match versus Bray Wyatt and Cole is tonight. So you need to get your head on straight if we're going to defeat them and have any chance of helping Cole get out from under Bray's control.
Don't worry, okay? I may have been gone for much longer than expected, but I found what I was looking for. And you'll be seeing it tonight. Weeks.
The crowd is buzzing with excitement. Buzz is here.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 425 pounds, G-Dog and the Demon King, Finn Balor.
I caught up with Buzz earlier today, and he told me about the time he skipped school to attend a WWE event. That's how passionate he was, and still is, about sports entertainment.
When he said he skipped school, did he mean all of it? I mean, that's the vibe I got.
Combined weight of 495 pounds, Cole Quinn and Bray Wyatt.
After everything that's transpired between Buzz and Bray Wyatt the last few months, it's come down to this, an Extreme Rules tag match, where these four men are going to use everything at their disposal to tear each other apart.
Let's not forget, despite Buzz's animosity to Bray Wyatt, he still wants to help Bray's partner, Cole Quinn. That has to have an impact on Buzz's performance in this match.
Well, Buzz is going to have to put that aside tonight, because if he doesn't, he'll never be able to beat Bray Wyatt, and Cole Quinn will be gone forever.
I think he can. This is a side of Buzz like we've never seen before.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. This is some great offense by Finn Balor.
Spin kick to the midsection.
There's no recovering from that.
Jeez.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. The Tornado Tag Team atmosphere appears to be getting the best of him here. The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here. There's no coming back from that. Look at this. Not looking great for Finn Balor. Ouch. And it's so hard to create space for yourself in a Tornado Tag Team match such as this. When this guy's on, look out. Look at this. He looks a bit off his game here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
The good news for him is that his opponent's offense is likely packing a little less of a punch, considering all the damage he was able to inflict earlier in this match.
And he's heading back in. Ooh! Dodges that one.
Message delivered.
He's on his heels. Momentum is clearly not on his side here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
This is where we find out who the better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
He's too quick for him there. Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
He slams him down with authority.
The Irishman has...
And Wyatt with a quick kick out.
The Eater of Worlds doesn't stay down that easily.
He's going for the pin. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, I think this man means business.
Talk about taking care of business.
Things do not look good for Finn Balor.
Drop kick delivered with precision.
He delivers a hard clothesline. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
He's got the shoulders down. Buzz with a W.
Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
It took channeling his inner demon to walk alongside the Demon King Finn Balor, but Buzz has finally defeated Bray Wyatt.
But where does Cole Quinn stand in all of this now?
It's over now, Cole. Bray never cared about you, but I do. Come with me. Everything will be okay. I'm sorry, Buzz. I don't know what happened. It's okay. It's all over.
This is bigger than revenge. Buzz has seemingly rescued his friend Cole Quinn from Bray Wyatt's control.
Finn Balor doesn't just throw that gesture around anyone.
It's reminiscent of what we saw between Buzz and AJ Styles in Japan. But what does it mean?
It means that Finn Balor and Buzz have formed a bond that won't soon be broken.